when the humble viewer graced to stream along with crazy of grizzle bees, along came this song. From when the red bear fought a silver-tongued devil, his army of bullshit at his word did they revel. They came after me with masterful deceit, broke down my IP and they kicked in my teeth, while the deaf man's horns gave us mighty creeps, and so cried the twitcher, he can be bleed. Toss a coin to your twitcher, all that in live stream, all that in live stream, oh. Toss a coin to your twitcher, big up the community. At the edge of your jewel, fight the mighty horde that bashes and breaks you, plays adverts for Noir. He thrust every law far back on the floor, got banned for his show, but came back for more. He got wild as a pest, copyright protest. He loves his community, so give him the rest. His tale, our champion prevailed, defeated the doubting man, now born into male. Toss a coin to your Twitcher, all that in your live stream, all that in your live stream, oh. Toss a coin to your Twitcher, pick up the community.
This is a story about an ordinary teddy bear. When he was made, they found something wrong with him and threw him away like a piece of rubbish into an old dark storeroom. Then, from outer space, a spotty man brought him to life with his cosmic dust. He took him to a magic cloud where Mother Nature gave him special powers. That bear became Super Ted.
We are here! Actually, briefly forgot that I'd taken out that long-ass beat and I was nearly not prepared to go, but here we be. See? Cheers! Behind on the cheers, I'll have to be on the second couple of bars. I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, we are here. Here too. I need to finish rolling this cigarette. I'm just not ready. Or am I? I'm not. I mean, I am to an extent because all I need to do is load the game, and then I've got a hot minute. Damn, now you want a pizza? How does slippers and coffee relate to pizza? I mean, Sam is delivering for the pizza shop. I'll take you to the pizza shop. We'll have a look at what they've got. Pizza. Continue! Right. Now, we did do a little bit of cheating yesterday. Let's try to avoid that. Gracious Bear streams generally make me think of pizza. I mean, yeah, that's fair, because I do love a good pizza, and I don't half crack on about wanting pizza a lot of the time. Right, what the fuck is going on? Oh, I know what to do.
Meowie, I've brought this for your historical exchange program.
Oh, customer, you pull my whiskers and tweak my tail with that assertion. This is no artifact. It is Cosmo's colorful headwear. With hair included, apparently. Odd. He'll be wanting that back. Cosmo! We found your hideous headwear. Cosmo? Now where is he gotten to?
Ah, but, you see, Cosmo is not who you think he is.
Oh, he's not a cat?
Well, obviously he's a cat. Meowie,
I have a
we're
voice
all-
note from Tom, which is a bit weird.
Never mind.
It's in the
I
group.
mean
It's probably
that
fine.
he is actually a
Find out what that is in a minute.
prince.
A prince? I am intrigued, customer. A prince of where?
Of here, Meow Meow Furrington. He's the secret heir to King Leopold.
Do you mean to tell me that Leopold's only son, the weeks-old kitten Llewellyn Leopold, somehow survived the siege of Old Furrington by the Nine Lions 400 years ago? Despite the many corroborating accounts confirming his demise, including a painting gruesomely titled Dead Royal Kitten with Tulips, and escaped to found a secret royal dynasty that has remained.
So how are you anyway,
until
Rita?
this
Because I noticed
very
that you had
day.
some issues with Uber.
Remarkable!
Issues,
How did
issues. We will
Llewellyn
say
escape,
issues.
customer? I must know.
Oh, wasps! They picked him up and whoa! Right?
Stunning. And thus return the Leopolds in the form of Cosmo. Oh, a hitherto unknown and
The Queen was
awkward
cramping
employee
your
of
style
Meow's
today,
Emporium,
Jesus.
Now revealed to be our one true king.
3 times, yeah. Well, I
Yes, all
mean,
of that. And now
lot of tourism
our prince
going
is
on
left
today.
To find a castle.
oh my
yes,
guy D
and
Skies
where
posted
he
something
can
about
put
it
on the
earlier,
Leopold
like called it
crown
death
and,
tourism, I think, something like
become
that.
Our new cat king, Skronk.
I am astounded.
Fucking
customer.
weird, isn't it? But I mean, they know there's going to be a lot of visitors, so they
All this
can afford
time?
to hike those
I would've
prices because
sworn
people
he was
will pay.
nothing but a disinterested
It's just
assistant.
unfortunate that the
I
locals
once
get
asked
caught
him
up in
to
that shit as well.
restock
Why not just get a
something,
regular
and he
taxi
just
though?
sat down and said he couldn't because he was sick with don't care-itis.
He is indeed a masterful actor, as are all the royals.
This absolutely deserves the self-foaming fur cleaner from the exchange bin, customer. Purr.
This is going to sound really weird, right? 'Cause I'm already barefoot. I know. That's not the weird bit. But I was just messing around with my toes then, and for a second there, I couldn't find my nail on my little finger, on my little toe. And I was like, oh my god, has it fallen off? No, I just not gone round far enough of my big-ass fucking chubby toe. Fucking weird bastard, aren't I? Yeah, all these weirdos coming over from abroad is... Yeah, fucking dodgy, innit? Very hard to get a regular taxi up here because the tram works. They don't like, can't be asked to come up to Ley. Oh, fair enough. Well, that is unfortunate. Give me this, which I require.
Guess you're mine now. If I ever go crazy and start enjoying baths.
There was a collection of things we needed. Why is that not crossed off? So many things you'd think would be crossed off. What? Very Scottish working class area, not a lot of royalist sentiment going on. Fair. I can't go through here unless I get changed, can I? Right, okay. I'm starting to piece it all back together now. Both pubs across the street were blasting out karaoke the evening of. Jesus.
Well, there's steam.
Right, I assume I have to do it. I assume I have to do it this way because I can't take possessions through. So.
Would you like some oil in your tub?
That's a terrible idea, friend. The oil floats...
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Sorry, that's what I wanted.
Would a bubble bath relax you?
Oh, I love
Witcher?
nothing as much as dozing off in a foamy tub.
Would a bubble bath?
Oh, I love... Oh.
Oh, the bath. Fair enough. Right, now, memory recalls. This is something that is required.
Dare I enhance the whip hook with more?
No, I need you to do that.
That doesn't.
You
That
do
doesn't deserve.
Well, shit. You know what? The whole time we were away, obviously the first night was a write-off, but there was the opportunity to have a bath at the nice hotel,
In you go.
and I did not. Bought brand new bubble bath while we were there, so I could as well. Did not have a bath. Tragic. Now I have to wait until we go away next time, and who knows when that'll be. Screen, move faster.
Probably shouldn't poke at the giant.
Right.
Quietly open this up there.
Wait a minute. Oh, bollocks. I think I know what I need to do. How do I get out? Well, that's completely out of the game. That's not what I wanted to do whatsoever. I do like a bath. I bloody love a bath. The last bath I had, I am fairly certain, was in York just before COVID happened. Or rather, just before lockdown happened. COVID was very much a thing.
Maybe I can. No, or I could. No, I. That feels much better.
We got the best room in the whole hotel because of my desire for a bath. I don't think you were around at the time to know this story. What it was is that we booked a place called the Guy Fawkes Inn. Highly recommended, by the way. Their restaurant is fucking phenomenal. But yeah, I booked a room with a bath. Specifically, it said in the thing, this has a bath. Sweet. We got there. We rolled up. Checked the room. Alright, bit small. 4-poster bed though. Nice. Check the bathroom. No bath. Shower. Right, okay. And I was like, I'll get over it. And Sam's like, nah. So she went downstairs on the bounce. Turned out that none of the rooms had baths. Because they'd all been refitted and someone at whatever website it was, probably booking.com, had not updated it. So what my guy did was upgrade us to the Belfry suite, which was a big ass bedroom, a living room, like some big hallway thing between it with like kettles and shit. There was a TV in the living room as well, obviously, with a PlayStation, and obviously a bathroom with jacuzzi jets as well. And he just gave us that room for fucking free. What an absolute G. And we got chatting with a lot of the staff like during that time. But that dude, they had Guy Fawkes pint glasses, and I asked him like, how much? And he went, have it. It is yours. I was like, fucking love you, man. Me and Sam were actually, well, I don't know if we still are. We were certainly friends with him on Facebook after that
Gotta
for a
pack all
bit.
my inventory items in here.
One of my Huahuas is obsessed with baths and showers, so he's always trying to get in. Oh, Christ. I was like, what the fuck's a Huahua? Chihuahua. Right, yeah, I'm with you. Baths are a necessity. Exactly. Which is why I fucking... Well, why Sam kicked off and I got the goddamn bath. But
I feel
suffice to say, that trip was immediately improved with an entire suite. And the chick that was showing us around also waited our table that night. She was all like, yeah, and then there's the ghosts and shit. And so I obviously spent a chunk of time just being paranoid, which was fun. Like, the bedroom was long, right? I mean long. So, like, we're right at one end with the bed, right in the middle. And right down the far end is the door. So every now and then I'm in bed and I'm just like, just poking up to check the door, see if there's some fucking looming ass silhouette.
If you're not Edgar's locker key, I'll eat my towel. Hooks on perfectly. Great. Now all I need to do is pull.
I mean, imagine all the weird ass shit that must go on at hotels, right? Yeah. I've done weird ass shit at hotels. I'm quite alright with that.
Despite my...
I was really hoping he'd just fucking cut to the chase and we get a blank screen as he goes back and gets changed. I don't like the fact I have to carry on doing this. What the hell is going on? Oh yeah, I never checked this out. What the hell is Tom wanting?
Here's a heads up for all you spice lovers out there. The spicy chicken nuggets at McDonald's are spicy.
Just Tom saying that the spicy nuggets at McDonald's are spicy. No, they're not. They absolutely are not. They're alright. They're not spicy though. Ooh, Mike has found a very pretty sunset. Look at this shit. You know Mike, as in Twin Decks. From the streams, if it'll focus. Kind of. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Look at that sky and the sun just disappearing behind the sea and the sheeps. Beautiful. Beautiful. Where the fucking hell is Mans? Look at this. What is he doing? Focus. Focus. Focus! Focus. Focus there. Focus on my weird fingers. Do something! No, that's the way we came. Look at that. That is glorious. Oh, that one focused. Bloody incredible. There we go. That's the one I was trying to show you a second ago. That's madness. Where is my guy? He's working. He's in Fishguard in Pembrokeshire. Incredible. Incredible. Oh God, what is going on now? I ordered Sam's Christmas present. I think I mentioned it on the stream. But only now have I started getting fucking updates about it. Like, since this afternoon. like tracker IDs and shit saying, oh, it's on its way. Except the first thing that I found out was they'd already tried to deliver it at like 9:30 this morning. Like, well, I didn't even know it was out for delivery. And since then I've had that it's out for delivery shit and then all this other bollocks. Tons of fun. Did I get my shit back yet? No, I didn't. Got distracted.
Briefcase time again.
Like this young Portuguese male model who murdered his much older sugar daddy in a New York hotel. I was tempted to stay there, but then I thought I might get haunted by an old guy whose balls have been cut off. Oh God, is that what he did? Or is that just a guess? Mike is now off to the pub. Good job, Mike.
No metal detectors on your piping, Celestine.
Where the hell is
Oh,
Fishguard,
tisk,
Pembrokeshire?
tisk. Well, that was a bit of a journey, but now I've got Edgar's locker key.
Let's find out, gang. It can't be that far, surely. Oh, fuck, it is very... Oh, no, it's not that far. Oh, well, it's pretty fucking far. It's, I'd say, a good 2 to 3 hour drive. It is the arse end of Wales. So from me, I'd have to get round, obviously, the Wirral Peninsula. You could go all the way down the coast and it'd be a hell of a lovely time. So it's past Chester, past Wrexham, Barmouth, Aberystwyth, Newquay, Cardigan, lol. And then you get to... Oh, no, there's Newport as well. And then you get to Fishguard. He cut them off and gouged his eyes out with a corkscrew. Legit. Wow, that's a hell of a murder. Also, I've been talking about looking forward to going to the comedy club on Friday to go and see Kai with Sam. Turns out she never actually bought the tickets because it occurred to her, wait, I do the best monies on Friday, so I better work instead of going to the comedy club and having a nice night with my husband. That's very upsetting. One day, or one year, I'm going to go and actually see him doing his show at the Fringe. Shit, you fucking live there. I should have told you to go. He's a very funny man.
What did you go to such lengths to stash in here, Edgar?
We could stay there. Perfect. Perfect.
Oh,
You got... I was going to say, actually. I was going to say, do you have a spare room? But then you've just had your mum stay over for like a month, haven't you? So, yeah, probably.
Drugs? It can't be. Oh, Pepe was right. I don't believe it. Edgar thought this was important enough to hide here and then died. Was someone looking for this? Why? Yet another piece of evidence.
Spare double.
tying
Fucking
Edgar to the
fantastic.
drug underworld, though.
I could finally get that fucking black pudding. You're fucking cooking it. Waiting all this time for it to get sent out and it just never gets sent. But yeah, Kai, he's very funny. He's from Newcastle. I first saw him when I went to see Daniel Sloss for the first time, which was also in Edinburgh, because despite the fact that they played relatively local to us, well, probably Liverpool, to be fair, we went to go and see him in Scotland because that's where he was doing his DVD recording, and I wanted to be at the DVD recording show. I got the tickets for Sam's birthday, and we saw Daniel Sloss on what is it? What the fuck was that show? The Apollo show, whatever the Apollo show was. Live at the Apollo, maybe, probably, I don't know. And we saw him on there, and Sam was like, "I don't like this guy. He's not funny." And I was like, "Oh fuck." And she was like, "Wait, is that the guy?" I was like, "That's the guy." And then we went and we had a great time. It was fucking brilliant. And Sam got deep fried pizza because Scotland. But Kai is Daniel's best mate. So he opens for all of his shows and they have a podcast together. It's great stuff. A fair share of it is occupied by the Titanic Lego box. Well, I might just build that out of spite. That's the word I was looking for. Right, so what have I got here? I've got... Hang on, that's not what I wanted to check. I wanted to check this. Is it literally just a photo? Right, yeah, it's just a photo. Mozilla is real and he's dealing drugs. Who do I show this picture to? Oh, we should... Right, that's what we should do. There we go, we worked it out. This is the way, isn't it? Every time I say something about the way, I'm reminded of fucking Ugandan Knuckles, and that's just not okay.
I'm back.
Rebonjour.
Rebonjour indeed.
How does the giant pickle outside factor into your crime empire? Does it sell nip to patrons during the performance? Does it distract police when they do a raid?
A pickle suit, Chaton. Although it smells of pickles more than I'm comfortable with. But that is budget cuts for you.
I'm sure it was very difficult to have your illicit income drop so much that you couldn't afford a real giant pickle. Oh, my heart weeps.
Chaton. Oscar is integral to Mlem. And this one, such talent. Have you seen
I feel
his
that should be a
eyes?
t-shirt
They
on its
dribble
own, just some
about
weird...
the bouquet.
It's kind of
Colin
wobbly
could be
font.
enraptured,
A bit like Comic
unable
Sans,
to
but
look
a
away
bit
as
more
he
wobbly.
sways
Just
to and
Mlem.
fro upon the stage.
No doubt hypnotizing them into buying more of your product. You didn't mention before that your surname is Capulet. Her gaze did not falter, but she lifted her head a little, giving her an arch look.
Should I have Chaton? I must have missed the memo. Perhaps I can get a bandana to wear with my name on it? Scarlet Evangeline Capulet.
That would be helpful, yes.
Would be quite fetching. Little flowers braided in.
I wasn't trying to be funny.
Oh, that is good. Dressing correctly is no laughing matter.
Do you mind? This is serious.
Oh, I was led to believe you are a fan of comedy, Chaton. Am I not what you expected? I can be more like a Montamu, if you like. Grrr, grrr, threats on your life, looming presence. Grrr.
Yes, I know what Bartholomew is like, but I'm here to discuss you, not him.
Could have fooled me, Chaton. But if you wanted my signature, you should have just said,
And if I wanted Nip?
I can probably manage a nibble.
A nibble of some nip.
Oh, very clever. Yes, I see what you did there, Lieutenant Segway. Of course. Nip is inhaled, not eaten. But it's fine. Points for trying.
I wouldn't know. I've never tried it.
Believe me, that's painfully clear. You're standing there like someone shoved Oscar's supporting stick up the back of your shirt. A little nip would help you relax, Chaton. Give you some perspective.
You're intimately familiar with the drug, naturally.
I'm an actor, Chaton. We do not demonize everything in life that can bring people joy. Unlike your profession, people in mine embrace life and everything it has to offer. Nip is not evil, Chaton. Nip is a gift. Or if
Well,
you
it is a
prefer,
plant, so this
a
is
formal
basically
approach.
the weed argument, isn't it?
You're projecting an exceptionally relaxed attitude. Does that casualness extend to your personal security? We're remarkably easy to reach for a crime boss.
A crime boss? Oh, but that does sound grand. Ordering the crime around. Go there, crime. Climb that tree. Wave at all the people. Is that what crime bosses do?
Excuse me.
She shrugged carelessly, blinking slowly at me under long eyelashes.
It is you who named me such Satan.
So good
I'm a
news. As
vicar.
much as I am
Everything in La Boule de Poil.
still
is
very
above
much in the
board.
market for a
I do not need
espresso
guards
machine so that
and
I can do this shit
fences.
properly.
Besides,
I
even if I was the sort
have
of person you claim, I
ready-made
would not lean
espresso
towards
martini.
bombast and threats
The
like
bottle
the Montagneux.
just
I
where is
have
it?
Standards.
There it is. I've got 2 martini glasses. I've got a bag of coffee beans for espressos, no less, and a cocktail shaker. So in theory, I should be able to just twat it in the shaker with a shitload of ice and go and have espresso martinis, which was the intention for this evening. But then obviously Sam got called into work, so I'm here drinking beers instead. Hello. But when she's on her way home, it is martini time, my friends. And then she'll probably go, I don't want that, I'm tired. And then she'll go to bed and I'll just start streaming again. We'll see.
Say whatever you like. My source was clear. You run the Meow Meow Furrington drug trade. But I can tell that's not something that matters to you. You're toying with me like you toy with the lives of everyone in Meow Meow Furrington. You don't see cats, you see targets. Where would the city be today?
It continues to be incredibly weird that I finally, for the first time in all of my years,
How many lives
have
has your
nails.
nip ruined?
Your source.
They're all
Does
fucked.
he wear a smart
Some of them
suit
are
and growl a lot?
broken and split and
Dismissed
shit.
the
But
rest of what I said with a flick of her hair.
And you make that word
I've
sound
never had
so
to have nails before. They
substantial.
don't know how to be
Rude.
strong yet.
I must have missed that headline. Nipbag breaks into cat's house and forces itself down his nose. No, Chaton.
Oh, we're doing lines of
Nip
it.
doesn't ruin anything. Cats are quite capable of ruining their own lives. They'll simply pick
I
the
suppose you
most
would, wouldn't
fun
you?
way
Cats
of
do
getting
sniff it,
there.
but then they also
If
eat
I was
it, so-
involved with Nip,
I mean, they're
I
not
would just
smoking
take
it, are they? Let's be
advantage
real.
of that fact.
Of course, it's not your fault that you choose to make Nip available. Not your fault you get people addicted to it. And I guess it's not your fault Edgar Montague died either. He ruined his own life by your reasoning. I think she would have looked less shocked if I'd stabbed her without warning. The apparent honesty of that response almost had me writing her off there and then, but she was an actor.
If you think my demeanor gives you license to accuse me of heinous acts, you have made a very big error in judgment. I don't surround myself with tactless crushers like that tinkle thug Barty employs, but I have my people.
Bill.
We aren't done here.
I disagree.
Welcome back.
You were fun for a bit, Chaton, but if you don't want
No
your face
idea.
to meet some very large feet, you should leave.
I just fucking did a whole spiel about espresso martinis thinking you were here and you just weren't at all. Unbelievable. Right, we don't know that. That's still not finished for some reason. I think I've got everything I care for from the exchange bin. Shouldn't forget to actually grab the items from the bin. Well, we haven't, so that's fine. We did that. Marcilla is real. What else is going on here? Well, we've dealt with that. Should we go and talk to him again? Confront Scarlett. She was not very cooperative. I need to force her to tell me how she's involved in this. Perhaps if I backtrack to all the places they went, I can find some evidence to make a talk. Alright, well, not there. Let's have a little look-see at the photograph.
A photograph of a Mousezilla-shaped figure doing what must be a drug deal.
Yeah, but where? Humblest and meekest apologies. I was just saying, I'm still very much in the market for a espresso machine. But in the meantime, I've bought a bottle of ready-made espresso martini. It came with a shaker, which I forgot as I was leaving to go and put it in my car. I was like, oh shit, the shaker. Just went back in the store, picked one up and fucked off. Probably should have scanned it so it would go mark up as free, because otherwise, you know, it's going to be missing stock. But the amount of fucking 4 for 3 beers that I've bought recently, or 3 for 4 beers rather, and the offer's not been working, so they've just been going, just take it off on the self-scan. It's going to show up as a lot of missing beer. But yeah, so I've got the shaker, I've got the ready-made, I've got coffee beans designed specifically for espressos. It's only for garnish, but I've got them. And I've got 2 brand new martini glasses. And I've got ice happening on in the freezer. So hopefully, well, this is what we were supposed to be doing tonight. I didn't tell Sam this bit, but we were going to have a lovely night together. Just a cozy night in, you know. Nice home-cooked meal, some movies, sofa, duvet, possibly blanket most likely, but it's always nice when you get the duvet down from upstairs, isn't it, or just like on the sofa. And then, you know, she got called into work, obviously, which is why I'm here drinking beers. Cheers. So I'm thinking when it gets to midnight, that's when I'll shake up a couple of martinis, which will be really easy because it's all done for me. I just need to put it in the shaker with some ice, which I am currently making. I've got one set of trays done. Put some more in, ready to just go flip them round. Empty out. More ice, more ice, more ice. So presumably she'll then come in. I'll go, fucking espresso martini, and she'll be like, "No, I'm tired," and I'll be like, "Ah." So I'll drink them both, and then probably start streaming again. Anyway,
You're cured.
I am. Masterful work, sir. Your skillful combination of big suit and small plush. You've accomplished what nobody else could.
I am pretty great. And
also I had to throw away 2 more lighters earlier, so I'm down to my last one that actually works inside the house, and this one's not refillable, so that's fucking shite.
All right, good luck with your rehearsing, Tybalt.
No, not inventory. Right, so is he crossed off now? No! Fuck's sake. Right, so we need to go to places that Mandem was. And the only place I can think of is Da Club, right? So is there anything fresh around here? I suppose we could look at the flowers and the memorial. I don't think we've done that.
Funeral for Edgar Montemue.
I swear to God, if you've left and I've just said all this shit again for no reason.
Can't attend. I don't think mob families like law enforcement showing up at their personal events. What can I even add to that? Nutter Butter Investigations is looking into the murder.
Oh, no.
Consider hiring us for your next violent death. That's got to count as disrespectful somehow. No matter who you were, it seems someone cared for you. Thank you, anonymous strangers. Let the vigil stand undisturbed. It's the least we can do for him, Ramon.
Ramon.
This is not something to be investigated by Kung or anything else. It's just the city remembering.
Trying to stop Dog A eating Dog B shit. Seems entirely legit. There's nothing back here for us, is there? We've done everything there is to see back here. Have we? What the hell's this? Oh, it's just back to the club. You can find me in the club. Bottle for the bub. My mind of what you need. If you want to feel the rub. Yeah, I'm into having sex. I ain't into making love. So go and give me a hug. And something else.
I'm
Can't remember. The song's like fucking 20 years old. Right, not reporting in on what I found. Cool.
Okay, then I
don't... Am I going to get something fresh from this? We use the tape, or we already used all... We've used all the tape.
on Firth could have made that? Can't do anything. I won't be able to get an imprint.
No, it's an imprint
Can't
anyway.
do anything with this. Better simply memorize. I don't know what made that.
Fuck's sake, game. What the hell have I... I've accidentally opened an application. Soz. God's sake.
They're locked, but... Well, guess it's staying up. Hope I didn't break it. Pose and twirl and mwah, stunning cuddles. Oh, someone clearly cares a lot about their appearance. Meanwhile, I don't even have a mirror at home. This look is all...
Yeah, I remember actually.
Absolutely
Shit.
covered with perfume residue.
Oh, God. We have to go to places that he was. I don't know where he was. Is this locked still? Yeah. I mean, is it all still in the kitty club? He wouldn't have been there. No, not the kitty club, the establishment. Obviously not that. That's a dead end. He wouldn't have been there, nor would he been at the office. So it must still all be in here. Somewhere. But where? Did we look at this one?
Loxphalion. Oh, what's her nickname again? I'm the awkward carrier.
A poop fetishist. Yeah, I mean, isn't that just dogs, though?
How you carry
Certainly
a jug,
fucking mine.
Loxphalion, you silly old thing.
He'll go into the cat litter tray and pull him out. He's a fucking
No hidden
menace.
switches, no secret panels, just a carving. Maybe next time. Might I drink from your jug, Loxphalion? I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know. That's was weird. Sorry. It's a dressing screen for cats who are shy, I guess. Guess who won't be needing that, Ramon? It's me. I could walk all the way over there to get changed, or I could just get changed here. I could walk all like a screeny weenie with boring. In you go, item friends.
One of them isn't bothered, but the other one, honest to God, he's like a kid near a fucking Sunday machine, mouth open, aim for a nozzle. That is absolutely disgusting.
I feel ridiculous.
Where the fuck are you going? That's not where I clicked. One of the other two, the one that stayed with my ex, literally had a little poop crown at one stage. Sadly, the picture has been lost. Oh, God. There is nowhere else to look in this motherfucking place. There must be something around ER. Why are there two things here? I literally just heard that tiny fly in my ears because it flew that close to the goddamn mic.
See, now it looks fun, and I kind of want to try it. See, hey, are you there? He's off in dreamland. I bet they pop on the tongue. Sneaky, soapy, slippery bubbles.
So weird. Oh God, I have no idea what to do. No idea. I hope it doesn't involve being in here because the process of getting in here is just a fucking nightmare. We can chat more with this dude though, I guess.
I'm all full up on snootiness for now, I think.
Apparently not. Give me my clobber back.
That feels much better. Let me grab my things.
Right, before we leave, I could try and show the dude that photograph. Fuck off. Fuck right off.
Do you believe in Mousezilla?
I do not believe in anything, Nutterbutter, except the sweat of my brow.
Alright, Andrew Ryan. It took me a minute to not say conkling because of y'all fuckers. I'm going to try it with this dude. I just have a feeling. It's probably a terrible feeling.
Meowie, do you know who this is?
Not a customer I've seen before, I'm afraid.
Nope. Useless. Where are people to talk to? Could try it with her, I guess.
Tabby! Mousezilla is real, I think.
That's not possible. Something else is going on here.
Yeah, but what? Did I try and show her the photograph? I'm not sure if I did or not.
Hey, ever seen this cat?
Cat? That is clearly a mouse.
Brilliant.
This doesn't...
No. Yes.
I think you'll find this photo interesting. I know I did. She barely glanced at the photo.
I do not care about the big mice. Did I not warn you about leaving, Chaton? It will be a shame to flatten that pretty face. But in the acting business, one cannot make empty threats.
Oh, more threats. Delicious. Let me add it to the pile. I'm accumulating quite a collection lately, it would seem.
Are those fangs all of a sudden, Chaton? So shiny. Did Bartholomew tell you to show them to me if I didn't melt in the face of his lap cat's words?
Bartholomew didn't send me.
I thought you only told the odd fib, Chaton. Yet here you are, spouting enormous, juicy falsehoods.
Okay, look. This isn't an excuse, but I was tired, frustrated. I felt like I'd been solving everyone's problems except my own. Getting the runaround from Scarlet wasn't doing anything to help the situation. It wasn't a smart move, but I was so sure.
Is he gonna punch her?
Do I need to be the one to lay it out? Then gladly.
No, we're just going to say
All
words.
the hard evidence in this case points to a drug connection. Nip on Edgar's body, fluff seeds on his clothing. He has a photo of a drug deal hidden away. When his best friend dies of an overdose, he's so angry that he finds the dealer and threatens his life. And then, poof, he vanishes for months. Nobody sees him around. Nobody hears from him. What, is he mourning for his friend or doing something else? Out of the blue, he turns up again at his father's club, chipper as can be. Everyone says he seemed really upbeat, like something good has happened. Someone claims to see him chatting to a large, mysterious type, very large. I bet he has really big feet. Edgar doesn't stay long at the Nitty Kitty. He leaves, and he goes to the establishment for the first time ever. She looked shocked. I felt sure I had her and pressed my advantage. He tells Celestine he has a meeting, but he leaves almost as soon as he arrives, leaving only this photo in his secure locker. One of the safest locations in the city, as I'm sure he knew. He goes back to the Nitty Kitty, apparently accompanied by the big cat from earlier, arguing. What about? Well, a few hours later, he's dead, with a nip bag in his paw. So probably not about which flavor of tea is best. Okay, here's what I think, Scarlet. Edgar was upset and angry about what Nip did to his friend, except he finds out his friend was off Nip by then and had moved to Fluff. But nobody knows who's making that, right? Well, Edgar did. He had Fluff seeds on his body, not Fluff itself. Those months he vanished, I think he used them to trace the people making Fluff. I think he found out where it's being made, and I don't think you could let that information get out. I think the nip on his body was just a bold red herring from you. You see, Scarlet, I think Fluff is yours. What do marketing people call it? Marketing segmentation. Nip is entry level, right? And Fluff, that's the upgrade. Keep supply low and make it seem exclusive. Charge 10 times the price. You don't tolerate competition, naturally, except from yourself. Who was Edgar going to meet at the establishment? I wonder. Someone with the power to take you down, if they had the truth? Was that your thug at the Nitty Kitty that night? Trying to convince him not to do something stupid? And when he didn't listen, you rolled out the big guns. The photo is the key. Mousezilla selling drugs in a secret location. Mousezilla who doesn't exist, who can't exist unless he does. You made him in a lab. Just like Pepe said, you are the thems, and he is the terrible enforcer of your monstrous whims. He sells your fluff and silences anyone that tries to stop you. When you found out that Edgar had exposed you, Mousezilla killed him for you, J'accuse! I paused.
It's quite funny.
Panting a little, but satisfied. I was more certain of everything I'd just said than I'd been of anything in my life. She was silent as death for a moment, which was enough time for my brain to remind me that I'd just accused a crime lord of murder, with nothing but 4 walls and a die recorder to witness what might happen next.
These accusations, the biggest pile of cucumber slices I've heard in my life. And you, the craven insult. He sent a buffoon, a clown, to mock me. Does he think I do not see? Does he imagine this will go unanswered?
What? Who?
Bartholomew! You and he have met many times since the murder. I know. You speak in his voice. Le Fatouche. He pulls your strings, and you lie on command. You're his errant cat now, sent to deliver an ultimatum, and it does not matter what I say, because he has already judged me.
Her response caught me off balance, I won't lie. She was ignoring everything I'd said and focusing on Bartholomew. She could have been deflecting, but there was an honesty to her passion that was undeniable, even if she was totally wrong. I told you I don't work for him.
Lies. You stink of him. Collect your cards, Poupette, and scuttle home. Tell that despicable cat that it is time for him to pay for what he did and what he made me do. There's no longer room for both of us in the Miami of Farrington. Le grief de la carte sans sortie.
I don't speak Absalon. But the fury in her voice made the intent clear. Hey, now, hang on. Okay, just wait. Nobody needs to start any wars over this. I'm not here on behalf of Bartholomew, all right? We didn't meet. He forced his way into my office and he threatened me, and I stood up to him, I'll have you know, despite the declawing machine.
More lies. He manipulates and uses. He thinks I killed Edgar, and he sent you to...
He doesn't.
What?
He refused to believe it. He didn't even entertain the option that you did it. But I'm not blinded by whatever history you two share. I think the evidence speaks for itself. And I think it implicates you.
You truly think I make fluff? I loathe fluff, Chaton. It is bad for business, bad for cats, and bad for the city. Yes. The real addicts will buy anything they can get their hands on at any price.
RIP stock market, hello Jay. Hi Nittle.
I want the
What the fuck's going on with the stock market?
The busy executives.
And why?
The guys who just want something to make a day a little shorter. They're not addicts. They just need a pick-me-up sometimes when the coffee isn't working anymore. What could be more normal? Those are the sort of cats that will get scared and stop buying if they hear there's something that's hurting people. And word is starting to spread.
Not enough to make me believe you or trust you.
I do not trust you either, Chaton. You are unknown. You can be manipulated, and I do not trust Bartholomew. He is a manipulator. He will make you believe what he wants. I know he will, and I think he already has.
And yet, the evidence is stacked against you, not him.
The evidence you have.
What does that mean?
Edgar was supposed to meet me at the establishment on the night he died. He said he had something to show me, but he never arrived. Or
I don't know what that means.
You were in
Sorry,
contact with
no
Edgar
idea.
for how long? Did Bartholomew know? Why? I mean, you could have mentioned this sooner.
Do you now believe that I did not kill him?
Well, you realize I can't just take you at your word.
And yet, your word is sufficient to indict me? We have a problem, Chaton. Mutual distrust. You think I'm involved in this? And I don't trust that you're not working for Barthé. An imposter. But I have the solution.
Okay, we'll blame the monarchy.
As proof of my
I mean, that was my
innocence
first thought, to be honest.
Office. Go and find it.
Oh, in his safe. Yeah, you want me to break into Bartholomew's office, the one in his club? Don't be ridiculous, Scarlet. I'm not a criminal.
Oh, you have been busy, Chaton. My people have asked around the places you have been. You aren't nearly as subtle as you may think. Arson at the establishment?
That wasn't arson. The blanket lied to me. It said inflammable.
Cake fraud?
It's not fraud if you're helping a friend.
Poisoning a police officer?
Okay, look, you'll be fine. I needed to get Fuzzball away from the body, and honestly, if you knew Krakowski, you'd probably agree that what I did was...
Stealing evidence? Lying about historical artifacts? Licking things?
Actually, licking things isn't a crime. I checked.
Regardless, I know how your kind operates, Chaton. You draw a line in the sand and say, oh, this is us. And that is you. Good and bad. And when the water comes and washes the line away, you redraw it. But closer this time. Again and again. And by the end, we stand face to face. But you still claim that you are not us.
I don't break rules just to make money and gather power. I do it to help people. I am not like you.
And I am not who you say I am. You have no idea what you're saying. And I will not let you soil my name with these lies. Go to Bartholomew's office. Take a careful look at the items you will find in his safe.
First
That
thing
will
that search
prove
price
my
is now Dow
innocence.
Jones. Nothing
if
is
I'm
sacred.
really working with Bartholomew, couldn't he just tell me what's in there?
Never. The items in there are his most treasured possessions. The last artifacts of his old life. He would never tell anyone what they are, let alone allow you to touch them.
Convenient. But still, even if I had it in my head to indulge you, it's impossible. Tinkle would see me instantly, and I'd have no way of activating the elevator to Bartholomew's office.
Well, considering she's on a plane, I'm gonna say no.
Edgar's funeral is tonight.
Maybe if we look
You will
up
be able to
and
move
way
freely.
over.
As for the elevator, I have had this for a while, just in case I ever needed to leave a personal.
Be a bit of a
message
diversion to
with
come through our way anyway,
You
seeing
may
as we are
use
on a
it
bit of
to
a
walk
peninsula.
around
And
as
by
you
a bit, I
wish.
mean an actual
But I
peninsula. I don't,
remind you,
don't know why I said a
I'm
bit of
giving
one.
you this to prove my innocence, first and foremost. I have nothing more
Assuming
to
they
say to you
stayed
now.
on
Find
road,
evidence of my
you go
innocence
straight
in
through the middle of the
Bartholomew's
country,
safe.
wouldn't you? Birmingham would be your best bet. Oh, she's already there. See, she was on the plane. I missed it. Sorry, I'm talking to Tom at the same time. I'm being incredibly rude. Right, so what are we meant to be doing? Going to fucking deal with his safe, right? Don't like my theory of what's been going on. She says I'm untrustworthy and demands I break into Bart's safe or office to find proof of her innocence and to prove I'm not working for him. Anything fresh on Marcella? No. Anything fresh here? No. Alright. I guess that leaves my option as go back to the club. I said rude. Probably won't avoid the M6 toll. It is the M6 toll. I fucking love the M6 toll. A lot more people than used to seem to also enjoy the M6 toll these days. It used to be a case of you go through the M6 toll and it's just a clear motorway for fucking miles. Gun it. Have no problems. It was brilliant. It's a bit busier these days, I found out during the Brighton trip, but it is what it is. Wait.
Securely locked.
Okay, so how do we get in now?
I avoid that part of town if I can.
Shit. Do we still have any of that poster melting shit? Yeah, we fucking do.
To be really
yeah, can we use it though? Use it on that poster.
Well, a drink called Paint Stripper would definitely remove this, but then how would people know about Flaccid Levitating Pumpkin's new show?
Well, look, I was just being optimistic that we might find something fucking useful here. What day of morning are we on? Don't know. Hi, Trev. When can we go back to work? We've not stopped going to work. Though that being said, we did get a notification through a bunch of different sources from Morrison's today saying that we'll be closed next Monday for the Queen's state funeral. Which means a paid day off, or if you're not working, a day in lieu, an extra holiday day. Isn't that lovely? I am working, so I just get to be paid for not being there. Nice. Part of me kind of wants to watch it. And also at the same time, part of me, a larger part of me, is incredibly offended that Margaret Thatcher got a state funeral when she popped her clogs, because she was a cunt! So what we're saying here, I mean, surely they're going to go a bit grander for the Queen, but a state funeral's a state funeral at the end of the day. Big processions and shit. But we're putting Margaret Thatcher on the same level as the Queen. And that, I'm not a royalist by any means, but it doesn't sit right with me. Tory piece of shit. Closing down our mines. We're at the stage of Darling now. What? And you'll be flying, probably. What is happening? I don't understand any of these words. Are we going to go to this fun fair? That looks like entertainment. I have no idea what's going on. Really? What? It's off. There are no signs. There's nothing here. There are no indications as to how we might be able to get into there, other than this drain pipe, which is not an option. He won't go back there to look behind the building. Absolute fucking waste, man. How about we use the drink on the lock to melt it?
Waste the drink.
Would it? Do we have? Use the hook on it.
That doesn't do.
Oh God. Oil? Oil
Why
up the
would I
lock?
do- no.
No. Wait, hang on. Skeleton key. We have a skeleton key. It opens every lock of the club, right? Fuck yeah!
Pepe, I completely forgot
Paul
to give this back
believes
to
he
you.
can fly.
But as you can see, it's all
He
worked out.
believes he can touch the sky and piss on all the underage youth girls.
Well, it's
Let's have that.
deserted. Like Scarlett said. Pity she didn't mention how to get in the first place, though. It looks locked down. There's a card reader on the side, though. I can't activate this.
What'd you
I'm not an
say?
Elevator magician.
Well, how do we... But it's... Well, how else would you propose to use it? This has worked for us before. Can we do this? No, we cannot. I have a card for the elevator. Silly me.
Yeah, that did it. Ramon, I'm in Bartholomew's office. So, if anyone
Where,
finds you floating in the river
Nittle,
tomorrow,
are you
it
going on a
means he
plane?
caught me here and I'm toast. Tabby, you can have my typewriter and my book collection, okay? Treat them well. Now, let's get into this safe and get out of here before Tinkle gets a chance to practice his crushing skills on my fragile little body.
Right. I mean, tradition says it's behind the portrait, right? Or behind the map. There's lots of things to look at, though. Lots and lots of things. So let's do all of that.
Of course, the scary mobster has antique weapons on his walls. Let's be realistic here, okay? The only person I'd injure carrying one of those around would be myself.
The state of Maine. And what is in the state of Maine that requires your visitation?
The idea of all those sharp edges near my mouth makes me uncomfortable. It's a picture of his Walk of Fame star. He hated Gentle Cat, but he still seems proud of his work in films. Probably not a good idea to take anything he'll instantly notice is missing. Why lick the picture when I could just go and lick the original?
Fair question.
A globe of the world. Sadly, not one of the cool ones that opens up and reveals alcohol. The world spins at my command. It's remarkably well balanced. I bet I can make it spin with just my tongue.
Lobster and family. Not lobster for a while. Me and Sam, we went to... Well, you saw the pictures of us on our little date night when we were in Brighton. We saw a steak and lobster combo, but it turned out wasn't on during that night
Daddy
that we were
wanted
there.
you, I presume.
It was more towards the weekend that they get the lobster in.
really
So
have no use
presumably
whatsoever for a
fresh,
giant painting
probably
of a
alive
mountain
when it arrives. I've dealt with a live lobster before, in the sense that I have
don't
seen it and
want to
gone,
lick
nah,
Bartholomew,
mate.
And I don't want to lick his relatives either.
Our head chef at the time went, this is what you do. Knife in the crease between the head bit and the neck. Down, straight forward, slice the head in half. dead, fresh, cook. And he was like, who wants to try next? Bearing in mind, when he did this, liquid went... I was like, not me. There's a bump. We'll return to this bump momentarily. Right now, though, wee-wees. And I'm back. What have I missed? Anything? A bit. Send help. Mum ringing this hour for tech support on how to create Gmail sublabels. Nope. Don't use Gmail. Can't help, soz. Rock Lobster. Mum forwarded her email questions to me. Spent 3 hours yesterday on the phone. She doesn't ask my sister for this shite. Lol. How unfortunate. Where are we up to? I mean, did we do the portrait? We must have done the portrait. Have we done the portrait?
I wonder if you'd approve of the... I really have no use whatsoever for it.
I think we did.
I don't want to lick Barth... Honestly, I expected a much bigger desk. How unexpectedly restrained of him. If I dig through the drawers, he'll know someone was here, and I'm already on his maybe murder list. Expensive wood. It tastes like haughtiness.
Oh yeah, I saw the bump, didn't I? Well, we'll probably worry about the bump last.
A lovely view of the city he exploits. How charming. All I can do is pull down the blinds, and that would give away that someone was here. I'm licking the idea of you, city. Trust me. Ignore the outline of my tongue on the glass. It's a map of Firth.
Okay, so this is important. But not yet. Can I put something here? No, because I can't, like, there's nothing to interact with here, so I can't use anything with anything. It's just literally, here's a map.
I should really do some traveling when this case is wrapped up. It might even be required if Bartholomew comes after me.
Believe me, Trev, you don't want to do tech support with Mum. I've got so many iPad screenshots on my WhatsApp album, it's unreal. Tech support for the older generation is the fucking worst, isn't it?
The world tastes like cleaning spray, apparently. What's this, I wonder? The weapon he used to murder his predecessor and take control of his nefarious empire? It's locked, and I feel like stealing a valuable gun from a mobster is probably one of the last things you do. I can't get to the gun, and glass is always a disappointment to lick.
Okay, to the bump.
There's something under the carpet there. I've licked all around the edges, and based on the shape, this is definitely a thing.
Must be too patient or too polite because my ex's parents always ask me for the tech support.
Oh, there's something under here. Not terribly well hidden, Bartholomew. Tisk, tisk. Though I guess he's not exactly expecting nosy visitors.
We have prints, don't we?
This must be Bartholomew's safe. Whiskers, a paw print lock. Scarlet didn't mention that either.
Well, that doesn't matter. My question is, what about the numbers? Because we can deal with this straight away. Look, see,
Nothing
done.
happened.
Damn it.
Perhaps it's not switched on?
Well, how the fuck do I turn it on?
Nothing happened.
Oh, God. But it's locked, unsurprisingly.
The on switch for the safe.
Use it.
Identification. Secure storage device MW394, Safe Masters of Kree, Manufacturing Division. All rights
sending a
reserved,
telegram?
including the right to insult you. Introduction.
Are you fucking off?
Welcome, Furbag.
Hello, you rude safe.
Requirement. Authentication details required for function. Present passcode and biometrics. Furbag.
Rude and chatty. Aren't you fun? Is this how you address all cats?
Explanation. Safe Master protocols dictate all clients be treated equally. Loophole. Protocols do not dictate specific treatment level. Execution. Contemptuous mockery. Furbag. Requirement.
Quite like that.
Authentication
Quite
details
fun.
required for function. Present passcode and biometrics. Furbag.
We need a Streamlabs shortcut with a Telegram message. What do you mean? Like, something that says the whole message? Explanation Thea. We need... Would result in, what, the actual message? Or just Railroad? Or extended Railroad?
Hesitant confirmation. Correct biometrics.
At least I got that right.
Fingerprints are smudged now. Might as well get rid of them.
But we need numbers.
Recollection. Since the previous initialization, there have been 13 failed and 1 successful attempt to activate me. Due to repeated failures, Safe Master protocols oblige me to recommend using something nearby as the passcode. Furbag.
Okay, what's nearby with numbers on it? Is it something to do with the map? Because we couldn't do anything with that before. 69. I think that's unlikely.
There's the archipelago Meow Meow Furrington is situated on. It's part of the continent of Sheer.
If it's here... Fucking... Is this any help? It's a long 40. I can't get a specific though. What is that going to be like? 38 maybe? By what? 10? Oh wait, no, it's right there. 3515. That's got to be it, right? Are we actually puzzling shit out?
Reluctant confirmation. Correct passcode entry.
Yes!
Yeah, boy! Let's celebrate by celebrate by listening to whatever fucking nonsense Tom's about to say, which I imagine has something to do with eating pussy. Because the group with me, Tom and Cully.
Fill my spicy pussy with your chicken nugget cock, daddy.
Yeah, 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 he did. Oh God, go again.
Fill my spicy pussy with your chicken nugget cock, daddy.
Chicken nugget cock, daddy. Oh Christ. Oh, that was fantastic. Thank you, Tom. Wherever you are.
Disinterested confirmation. Passcode and biometrics provided. Grudging admiration. Furbag Bartholomew. Successful authentication achieved once more. Unlocking vault. Behold, Furbag, your pathetic treasures.
Finally, let's see what's in here.
What do you want to bet that we'll get out and we'll immediately be caught? Because obviously.
Wow.
Oh, okay. That's definitely evidence.
She was Edgar's mother. So that's what she wanted me to see. This is interesting. So she... And that means she... Wow, I need to get back and talk to her as soon as possible.
Get the necklace. Fuck off. It's literally just these two things, isn't it?
This must be one of his old awards. What? Wait, is that... That's blood. Someone was hit with this. Edgar, does this mean that Bartholomew killed Edgar? I don't.
Right, nothing else, no? No. Do you want to maybe close the safe before you leave? He's concerned about leaving signs that he's been here, but he's quite happy to leave the safe open and the rug up. So
it looks locked down.
Let me just see. Just because I'm curious to see if that's still open when we go up there.
Yeah, that did it.
Good, I'm glad you clicked that. It is still open, perfect. We won't get caught at all. And your tech support for everyone else in the family. Brilliant. I imagine Penny doesn't need too much tech support. Maybe some belly rubs.
Did you find what you're looking for,
technological, though.
You're Edgar's mother.
I believe the past tense is now appropriate, but yes, I hope you can understand now. I would never kill my own child.
There was something else. An award. It had blood on it. I think it's the murder weapon.
Bartholomew?
Perhaps.
Tu es en colère. The murder weapon was hidden in his safe. My son Edgar died in his club. What more proof do you need? Leave the city, Satan. This is war.
You had access to his office too. You may have been Edgar's mother, but you've not been part of his life for, what, 30 years? If you wanted to frame someone... The tall cat spat on me.
Do you know what your words have cost me? You casually accuse me of murdering my own son because I was not with him when he grew up. Do you think I did not want to be? Do you think I did? I do not love him with all my being. Bartholomew is a monster. Sweet words around the dark heart. I knew it was true, even when I was with him, but I was afraid. He was making new friends, and they were dangerous. I made plans to escape, but then I became pregnant with Edgar, and then I was no longer afraid. I was terrified. If I left with his son, Edgar would never have been safe. I had my own ambitions, and I knew I would eventually butt heads with Bartholomew again. The only way to keep Edgar safe, properly safe, forever, was to...
Leave? She paused, struggling for words. And the rawness of the emotions that fought for control of her face made me look away.
I left after he was born, towards that beast. I didn't care. I lied. It was my only option. I loved Edgar so much. He was so small, so beautiful. His life. He was my son. I had to protect him. If Bartholomew thought he meant nothing to me, he would be safe. Safer. Bartholomew would think he had to protect him from me. But Edgar would never be in danger from me. He could live in safety, grow up, be his own cat. So as long as Bartholomew or anyone else thinks I'm cold-hearted and uncaring, I have power and space to act. I can find out who killed him while everyone suspects me. And I can make the real murderer pay. If Bartholomew did this, then he is already finished.
Hello, Penny. 2 secs. Something else has occurred here. I dread to think what this is. This is a 44-second fucking voice note.
Do you know what you just reminded me of there? Between lockdowns, I had a quick fling encounter with this woman, Kaz.
Oh God.
I've still got her on WhatsApp there. I just checked. Say, oh hello. And I remember like I went down on her pussy, right? I remember sniffing it, and it did have this like sort of like a spicy kind of smell to it. I can still smell it now when I think about it. I just remember just literally having these legs over my shoulders, just taking it in, full breathfuls of just sniffing this fucking pussy. Unbelievable. Gosh, yeah, I can still fucking, it's still in there like a memory bank. In my fucking smell bank.
I knew he was going to say something fucking weird, and I did wonder if I should fucking play it just privately to myself, but then I thought, you know what, if he was here, he'd probably just say it anyway. But regardless, this is Tom's response to that. Just that picture. Oh, fucking fantastic. Oh, my friends are brilliant, aren't they? Right.
Why was Edgar meeting with you? Did he know you were his mother?
No, he never knew. I didn't want to break what we had. He was happy. He had purpose. I didn't want to force him to split his priorities.
And what was his priority?
He was an amazing cat. Despite his father, he becomes someone I could be proud of. At the end, he came to me with a proposal. A unification of the families. He would become the head of the Montemuse in time, and he wanted me to agree to work with him. Montemuse and Catulets united.
Oh, a single crime family to control everything.
A single organization to bring stability to the city. But it doesn't matter now. That hope has ended with his death.
I was so sure I was right.
And yet, you are wrong.
I was mistaken. That doesn't mean the evidence I found isn't still relevant. You said Edgar was going to meet you at the establishment, right? The photo must have been the thing he was going to give you. Did he give you any indication about what the relevance was of the thing he was going to give you?
No. He only said he would let us discover who was selling fluff.
Pretty much confirms the mouse is selling fluff, then. Please, I want justice for Edgar. I promised that to Bartholomew, and I'm promising it to you too.
Then you promise justice to the very cat who will pay for murdering my son. Appropriate.
Wait, please, I don't think it was him when we spoke. His pain was clear. He was in agony.
Scoured by guilt.
I really don't think so, Scarlet. I don't think he did this. Or you. There's a third party involved here. Please, please, don't challenge him yet. Give me another chance to put the pieces together. You say Edgar wanted to make things better? Well, you and Bartholomew fighting it out on the streets, it's not going to achieve that.
I can tell you this. I have seen a building like the one in that photo. There is a memorial garden in the south of the city. It has metalwork in that pattern.
All right. That's something. Okay, thank you.
But I will not wait forever. Today, Chaton. And then I will not be stopped by anyone.
Ah, there.
Ramon. in a garden at night, and it's kind of spooky.
I'm just more kind of annoyed about the amount of things I might have to look at before we find something to do.
And if you hear any high-pitched screams at the same time, it's the other thing making those noises. Definitely not me. Okay? So, this is the place Scarlet thinks Edgar's photo was taken.
Anyone know how long ice tends to take to freeze? Because I've never timed it, and I'm very interested because I want to make more ice, and I don't know if my current ice is ready, and I don't want to leave to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things to look at. God damn it.
The roses, which were imported and are the only known
Depends on the
cultivation
unit.
of this species outside
Well.
of Garopia, are for looking, not eating. It's pushed super deep in. I guess I'll just leave this testament to short-temperedness right here.
It's not that big. I'd say 1.5 centimeters. But no, centimeters that, but an inch is like that. So yeah, about 1.5 centimeters. It's not huge.
Dry board and a really thick layer of paint. Waterproof, I expect.
You reckon 3 hours? You see, I was worried about that. Yeah, you see now, a specifically designed ice maker, yes, but I'm talking about this is a unit within my actual freezer. It's a pull-out thing. There are 2 trays. Each tray has a row, well, 2 rows each. They're connected to the same device. You fill it with water, you slide it in, and then when it's ready, you turn them, because they're on a turny thing, and it drops into a little bay below. 3 hours. So not an hour and 36 minutes then. Suspected as much.
Excuse me, do I know you?
Fuck off.
Ramon, did you hear that? Gnome you. Excuse me, do I gnome you?
Yeah, you did. Oh, now we're taking it. Okay, cool. Can we? I didn't lick it yet.
Dirt and paint and sweat. Has someone been fondling this?
It's a tray.
No.
The ice will be the same shape regardless. It's how frozen it is that I'm interested in. It's not the weird little metal spiky things that form and drip and then eventually drop. It's you put water in it, you put it in a freezer, and then it freezes. Give me a sec. I'll BRB. I'll fucking video it and show you. Hi, I'm back. I probably should have done this in widescreen as opposed to, you know, straight up, but see if we can't focus first. We gonna focus? Focus. You know what? It'll be fine. Right. Okay, right. Look, see? It's the thing. Pull it out. Looking at that, I don't think it's ready yet. But look, you do it. Fuck off. You do a tilty when it's done, and then you get ice in here. See, ice. Look, lovely. Tilt, ice, then go and refill at the sink. Done. Keith. Not you, Keith. See? I hope that was explanation enough. Superb. Meanwhile, back in the game, which we are definitely paying attention to. Eustace Magtheridon Memorial Park. Built by the Magtheridon Family Trust in memory of Eustace Magtheridon, a shining light in our city's history. Philanthropist, explorer, garden gnome enthusiast, sharing the beauty of this park as Eustace shared the beauty of his life with us. Plant vandals will be hit with a spade. Hangy, official flora custodian.
So this whole park was built in memory of Eustace. Did he like collecting garden gnomes or something?
Keith was the best out of that video. Fuck off. Glad you have a dog. Such good news. Fuck off, Trev.
I don't need to use that. Cold oxidized copper. They didn't care about Eustace quite enough to get a gold one, it seems.
The conversation that is currently happening in that fucking WhatsApp group, oh my god.
The sign says, keep off grass. The problem, Mr. Sign, is that I need to walk on the grass. This whole area is now under investigation, which makes the grass a suspect, and you can't stop me walking on the suspects.
Yes, words.
I can't pull the sign off. It's nailed down tight. I could lick the word off and make it keep grass. Wait, this paint tastes disgusting. Ugh, scrap that idea.
Is there more? There is another sign here. Let's investigate further over here, because I suspect it goes on and on and on. That looks important. There are tree etchings. We can probably forego these signs.
Eustace Magtheridon, always in our hearts, except when we forget. Well, there's points for truthfulness.
Yeah, that is legit.
That's bolted on. Not going to be able to remove it. Little rust and, yes, bird droppings. Illuminating. And now, a new tongue, please. Oh, so that's what Eustace Magtheridon looked like. As a look I would describe as pirate raconteur attends daughter's school play. It's really...
My watch has alerted me to the fact there is another voice message.
Those white streaks on him probably aren't his markings. Let's put it that way.
Let's find out.
Nothing like going nose deep in a fucking wave full of quims, my friend. Pissy flaps the fucking lot. Bring it on. China's fucking manly sized clit.
Oh, Christ. Oh, you'd have to be there to get that joke. Outrageous. Outrageous.
Oh, the Magtheridon family tree, it seems.
Not you, Kevin.
Carved onto an actual tree. Very clever.
Cat-licking cursor is somewhat disturbing. It certainly is during this conversation that's happening on my phone. Right, anything specific? No. But Kevin's not allowed, and neither is Tibaltius.
I have no hope of simply pulling this open.
Why not? Why don't you? Indent. Alright, let's have a look at that.
That's a very uniquely shaped lock.
Oh, it's a lock.
Locked as tight as Tabby's biscuit drawer. Whiskers. The indentation is filled with dust. This hasn't been unlocked in years.
Right, so we need to find something that goes in there then, clearly. Do I perhaps have something already? Leno. Well, it's shield looking. Should I just go to every location I've previously seen in the hope of finding something? You know what? If it's anything, he's probably got it, right?
Yeah, there's something. That's right. They use their. No, I'm. Oh.
That's not what I meant.
Talk later.
God damn it. Do you want a gnome?
This isn't historical enough to be...
Wait, hold the fuck up. What about a detective badge? I mean, it's probably too small, but I mean, surely it's worth a shot, right?
There's a... Take that, Mr. Sign. Oh no, another sign.
My signs are
I'm
not a
so
joke. Feel my
scared.
watery
What
wrath.
does this one say? My signs are not a joke. Feel my watery wrath. What the... Ow! Water! In my eyes! Oh, now how dare you, sign! I'm going to rip that sign out of the ground! Take that! The sign part fell off.
Okay,
Typical
cool.
low-quality insult signage. When will people learn? You always spend the extra for quality insult signage. Now all I have is this pointy stick. How many signs has this mad cat set up? Don't steal the sign. Well, don't spray me with water then, huh?
I love Cully, he's fucking insane.
Ooh, I don't want to damage my badge.
But is it the right shape? Well, it's similar in shape.
Ooh, oil on that would... That thing won't...
We can attract it with nip.
This nip is...
Presumably this is also evidence. Maybe we can put this through.
That doesn't deserve... That doesn't...
Alright, let's consult this shit. I found the garden where the photo I found in Edgar's lockup supposedly taken. The mausoleum was locked tight. There must be a way in. The whole place was built by and for the Magtheridon family. Isn't that Tyrell's surname? I should go back to the blah, 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 blah and ask him. Right, there we go. See, here are the clues. Here are the clues. Just need to look at the book. Stop going in there.
Hey, did you know Eustace Magtheridon? There's a botanical garden named after him.
To my endless chagrin, he is my great-great-grandkitty.
You're not as big a fan of Eustace the Explorer as everyone else then.
No, sir, I am not. Eustace was a pervert. The
So am
root
I.
of the rot that pervades my family.
And my friends.
Did he also go around cutting hedges when he shouldn't have?
If he did, sir, he would have cut them into the shape of unmentionables. He traveled the world seeking out new lands, and then returned home with his ship's hold stuffed full of relics of unseemly purpose.
Unseemly? You mean...
I do. Garden gnomes, sir. Oh,
Rubbish.
the ignominy. He placed the little monsters all over the grounds of the estate, and there they survive to this day. I have lost count of the times I have gone for an evening stroll and come upon one unexpectedly, leering up at me from a bed of petunias like a tiny clay voyeur. They are heirlooms now, and my requests to smash them into itty-bitty pieces with a hammer have been repeatedly denied.
Is Eustace really buried in the mausoleum in his park?
Oh yes, alongside spoils of his misadventures.
I need to get in there. Do you know how to unlock it?
Into his mausoleum? Why?
I think a mouse that can't exist is dealing drugs inside.
If you don't want to tell me the truth, just say so. The door is sealed with a lock that only our family crest can open.
Oh,
Can I
see.
have it, please?
Sanctity of the family heritage and all.
Oh no, I couldn't care less. For your help with my vegan blighter problem, you may have it.
Oh,
Feel
brilliant.
free to
That was easy.
smash any garden gnomes you find in there while you're at it.
I certainly shall.
While we're here and we have a gnome, it would be rude to not offer him the gnome, right?
The gnome doesn't go with that.
Okay then. Jesus, just walk.
It fits. Good job, Tybalt. Ramon, I take back what I said about the garden being spooky. There's a coffin in here already, so they can bury me right away if I die of fright.
Okay, what we got? Boxes, darkness, sarcophagus, and sarcophagus lid. Okay.
These boxes
Darkness
have
is
the
probably
same
pointless right
symbol
now.
on them that I found in the nip bag. Someone's selling drugs from here. Full of bags that look like the one I found on Edgar, except for the contents. This isn't nip. I'm not completely sure what happens when you take nip, but I don't think it's good. That must be Eustace's sarcophagus. So, in there, right now, is his skeleton.
Or the mouse.
That's fine. Not weird at all. I'm not creeped out. Nope.
Fear death, you dickhead. When my mum died, she came back to the house. Well, she went from the hospital to the funeral directors and then came to the house. She was there for like a week.
That's got to be risky for my health, right? Sure.
Seeing as we're talking about Cully and Tom, did I know Tom at that point? I'm not sure if I did know Tom at that point in my life.
Wow.
I certainly knew
that
Cully
weighs a
though,
ton. Guess
and
it keeps
Cully
the
was
zombies where they
too
belong.
scared to go into the room
why
that
did
she
I
was
say
in.
that?
He did not go in.
It's enormous. It looks to be made of solid stone. It's actually quite clean. Did somebody wipe this down recently?
Squeak.
Don't eat me! I mean, who's there? Was that a squeak? Just a mouse. Must be. Yeah. Okay.
Well, no, obviously.
Just an eerie, silent, unilluminated area inside a mausoleum. At night, next to a sarcophagus. Nothing to worry about. Licking the darkness does sound very poetic. You can tell because it makes no sense when you think about it. Hello? Someone there?
Do we have anything that is illuminatory? No, the fuck we do not. Clues, please. Ugh. Well, apparently we've cleared this. Oh no, there's another one. The mausoleum is so creepy, but it matches the photo of Mousezilla. Lots of boxes around, guessing it's fluff disguised as nip. I need to poke around for answers. There is something on or something in here with me. It's hiding in the darkness and won't come out. Every time I touch the sarcophagus, it gets very upset. What is it? If I could illuminate the dark patch, that's what I wanted to do. I could expose who's in there and maybe find out why they don't want me touching the casket. I can't leave the garden or they might escape. So I have to make do with what's on hand. Perhaps a torch, Oscar on a stick. Then right, okay. We had a stick earlier, didn't we? Here's a stick. Here's Oscar. Here's Oscar on a stick.
Sorry, little buddy, but I'm gonna have to stick you on this stick.
Incredible sounds. But how do we light it? Do we use the paint stripper, maybe?
It wouldn't help me to impale anything else on the stick. I don't think that needs its...
Oil, right?
Wow, you really absorbed that oil, Mini Oscar. Soaked it straight in there.
But I don't have a lighter. So now what? Maybe now?
I don't see a convenient way.
No. No.
I don't see a.
No. Is there not some sort of flint mechanism going on here? Let's just try and use it with everything.
I don't see a convenient. I don't see a. I don't see a.
Good. Oh, okay. So I can leave. It just said I couldn't leave, but I can leave. And further to that point, I know where there's a fire. Because we started one yesterday.
There's got to be answers
Damn
in
it!
this mausoleum. I can't leave until I find them.
Take this sign.
How is this sign so dug in? How?
I was hoping if we took that one, it would attack me with fire.
Don't steal the signs. Well, maybe don't make so many signs, friend. Come on.
Oh, fucking hell.
This says, if you think you're clever for leaving wigs draped over the Wegala shrubs, which have been associated with royalty for hundreds of years and feature on the coat of arms of the extinct Leopold royal bloodline, you're not, I will find you. Oh.
Oh, fucking bloody Nora, what do we do?
The Magtheridon family tree. I guess they don't have plans to have any more children.
Maybe we can use the gnome in the sarcophagus.
That doesn't... The gnome... That doesn't... The gnome...
Oh, God. I don't know. We've been doing so well at puzzling things out. Every time I think I need to look at a walkthrough, I stumble upon the answer. But right now, I have no fucking idea. Damn it.
Plant vandals will be hit with a spade. Well, that seems unduly harsh. I'm gonna leave that little slice of crazy right there. Tastes like a scrap of cardboard, I'll be honest. That doesn't... I have not... The gnome... That does... The gnome doesn't...
I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck here. So all the answers are here. They are here. We just need to work out what the fuck they are. I did that already, Trev. You weren't here. Oh, fucking hell.
I can pull the whip. That doesn't need... dare I in... That doesn't do... I don't see a convenient... I don't don't see a convenient. I don't see. I don't see a convenient. I don't see. 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 I don't see.
Fuck! Don't talk about sniffing things and them being spicy after the conversation has been going on in that WhatsApp group that you're not in, so you wouldn't know. But they said that I've been talking about it an awful lot.
I don't see a. I don't see a.
Wait.
I don't see a.
That's the thing. Rocks, right?
All this careful gardening work, and then they just dump some rocks in a hodgepodge in the corner. I could never hope to lift that. At most, I could scrawl a message onto it that nobody would ever read. Gritty. As gritty as my mouth on dark, rainy nights when I get bored and start chewing on beach sand. I should really just throw that bag of sand away, but...
Does the gnome fit in the rocks?
The gardener will hunt me down if I disturb his rocks, I'm sure.
I'm thinking of a flint and steel sort of thing here.
That doesn't work with a rock.
Maybe use the badge?
The gardener will hunt...
Oh, I don't fucking know.
That doesn't work with a rock.
What does work with a rock then?
The gardener will hunt me...
Everything with everything, Jay. This is an adventure game. God fucking damn it.
That doesn't... The gardener... that doesn't... The gardener... that... The gardener... that doesn't... The gardener... that... The gardener... that...
I'm gonna have to cheat, aren't I? I didn't want it to come to this, but here we are. Do I still have... No, I definitely don't. I know I won't because I fucking closed everything when I went into work this morning. Because I always do, to make sure my battery lasts a little bit longer than otherwise it might. Was it that one that we were using? I have no idea. Well, this is a lot of pictures. Not that one. This one? Nope. This one. Damn, I wish I'd opened this in Chrome. That's useless as well. For God's sake. This? Yes, this is the one. Right, okay, here we go. Right, apparently there's something in here that we've missed. Wait, hold up. There's somewhere else that we've not noticed yet. There's an entire section here, apparently. Suck my arse. Oh my lord.
Is that a vegan bladder? That looks nasty. I think I prefer the Oscar version.
Sacrifices. Only 10 shabloons.
Feel funny running my tongue over the carved letters. Wee. Eustace was familiar with.
Let's close that walkthrough up because I didn't even realise this section existed. So we can probably puzzle it out from this point.
Exploring lands as distant as possible from his home. May this statue inspire others as it clearly inspired him. This extreme looks like something might fit inside here.
Now, I have read, so I do know.
I think that's
not that. That.
Hey, this fits. So the gnomes were the sacrifices? Tybalt would be delighted. Whoa! Well, goodbye, little gnome.
Cool. We don't need to investigate any of this because we have found our fire.
Mini Oscar, the lantern.
Just put it in my pocket.
Tabby was
Seems
concerned
fine.
when I sprayed my briefcase with flame retardant spray, but who's smirking now?
Okay, very good. You mouse fuck, I've got you now!
Let's see what's hiding in here. What? Was that a giant mouse? Mousezilla? What's going on? Ah, Whiskers. He got away, and I damaged my mini Oscar in the process. I could get another, but I got really attached to this specific one.
10101, I'll see you shortly. We out here. I already see the chat has done nothing, which is great news for my editing when it comes to editing test stream. Ah. Now the chat happens for Trev to go and have a piss. Fantastic. Okay, right, let's get back into the game and we'll see what we can achieve while Trev is gone. In the meantime, let's see who we've got in the chat. Trev, Nitz and Rita. Lovely stuff. We love to see it. Okay, let's go.
I better do one last sweep for any evidence.
Okay. Nope, nothing. Things! Lots of things.
The remains of Eustace Magtheridon.
I decided to treat myself to something other than an Asian beer this evening. See, normally my go-tos are Kingfisher, Cobra, Singhai, and... Is it Singhai? What the hell is it? Singer, sorry. And Tsingtao. But we've not had Tsingtao in a while, so I've been going with... What was it? Tiger, Kingfisher, Singer, and... Cobra. So normally I don't get Singer, I get Tsingtao. But today I got a Brewdog Punk IPA. It's more expensive than the other ones, but... It's an entry-level craft beer, so it tastes of something. Oh, it doesn't taste of anything good because it's a fucking craft beer introductory level beer. God damn it!
That's
rubbish.
Femur you have, Eustace. Do you work out?
Is that it?
I'll probably get some horrible Magtheridon curse if I take any of these. Plus, how would I explain it to Tabby? I will never live down licking the bones of a dead cat. Bee's costume shop. That's a label. That was a suit! A giant mouse suit! It wasn't an evil mouse skeleton ghost after all.
It wasn't a skeleton, full stop. Oh god, you're not even looking! This is what I'm looking at. I mean, you could hear him, so I guess it doesn't make that much difference, but still. Yes, I've fixed that, Trev, thank you.
This tore off the mouse when he escaped. It's not a giant mouse at all. It's a suit.
What? Hang on. What the fuck has he just said?
Oh, a secret passageway! They're real! I knew they didn't just exist in stories! Oh, I have to see where this goes. This must be how that sneaky mouse gets in and out. Very clever. Nobody else can get in to rob him, and he can trade safely through the grating.
So the rocks were just there to hide things. Great. Now what?
Better head back to the office to talk to Tabby about this.
I guess we do that.
Tabby, I got into an old tomb at a memorial garden, and I poked the darkness, and it tried to escape, but it left behind this label.
I don't...
There was a big mouse hiding there, Tabby! Mousezilla is real, but he's not a giant rodent. He's just a guy in a suit. This label tore off when he made a run for it. Look!
Bee's costume shop.
I'm not going to tell you what Cully just told us that he's just done.
I need to go there, right now.
Rest assured, it's suitably Cully, and it resulted in another picture of Tom's face. This time even more disturbed.
Yesterday of the week.
Figured. You need some rest, sir. This is a solid lead, but I can handle it for now. The place will be shut at this time of night anyway. Get some rest. I don't want you driving in this state, so just sleep in your office, all right? I'll go first thing tomorrow morning and find out who rented the suit this came from.
All right. Ooh, good idea. Thanks, Pepe. I'm just so excited. This is huge. This is a huge lead. Pepe probably did see Mousezilla then, and the big footprint. The person inside it must have been the one Desiree saw talking to Edgar. Desiree? Oh, I was just, Tabby. Hey, it's Desiree from being locked in the chest at the Nitty Kitty.
Oh. Hello.
I'm sorry for arriving unannounced, Cuddles. I just had nowhere else to go.
What happened? Please, come into my office and we can speak.
Rita's favourite hoe-ass cat.
Yes, sir. I'll get to work on that thing we talked about.
I'm sorry for interrupting, Sugar. Was it anything important?
A big lead in the case. I think
it's
I'm
her.
really
She
close
did
to
it.
finding that big cat you saw. And unbelievable.
Yes, you did. I said it's your favourite hoe-ass cat.
Again. But don't worry about that. Why are you here?
I wish I only had cats in suits to worry about, Cuddles. My life is in danger.
Oh, Whiskers, what happened? Tears blossomed in her eyes as they had the last time we met.
I was at the club, in my dressing room, collecting my things. I had hoped to take some time off. Suddenly, I heard yelling and crashing outside. I went to look and...
Yes?
Bartholomew, of course. He was screaming and throwing things, stabbing his fingers at Tinkle and Pepe. Something has happened to Sugar, and he is not happy about it. I can't be around him, Cuddles. It's only a matter of time before he snaps. And then...
What about your apartment?
He knows where I stay. I'm not safe
He
there.
knows where I stay, you stupid bitch.
Could I stay here, Cuddles? Just for a day. 2 at most.
Oh, yes, I suppose that's fine.
Thank you, Cuddles. I already feel safer. Will you stay with me?
Well, I've been told to get some rest, so I'll be here all night. Although I'm not really in the mood to sleep.
Excited about your case, I'm sure.
Mosilla, how exciting. Is this the fall of...
Hi, Harriet.
Do you have proof against him? Or someone else?
No need to worry about all that now, Desiree. You can read all about
It's
it in the
her.
papers once
I've
you crack the
decided
case.
it's her.
I have something much more entertaining in mind for now.
Oh, I imagine you do, Cuddles. Why don't we take a comfortable seat and you can tell me about...
Max Full Power! Boom! I've got all his books. Ever read them?
Who?
Oh, my whiskers, Desiree. You've never read any Full Power? Wow. You are in for a treat. Okay, so I'll give you the core backstory to start. In the space year 10,411, a very special cat is spaceborne.
Well, where is he? Do I need to... Wait, someone's here. We'll talk later.
Oh my god, this chat has gone absolutely insane.
Oh, someone there? A customer, perhaps? Oh, dear, my
Alright, we're her again, because the mouse costume. Okay.
Bee's costume shop was a stuffy, gaunt little place. Nothing but a counter and some threadbare costumes lining the walls. An older cat stood behind the counter, slightly hunched and draped in either clothing or repurposed curtains. She should be able to help me.
Right. Briefly, quick message from Tom.
I don't.
Good. That is very much in context with what is going on in this chat right now. Remember that one time that me, Cully, and Tom did a podcast called Topic of the Month? If you don't, check it out. It's somewhere on YouTube. I can't remember what we were talking about, but I'm very interested to actually check it out now, because the conversation that's happening here, I've said possibly thrice, this should be a podcast. Why are we not doing this right now as a fucking podcast? Because it is fucking nuts. Give me 2 secs. Wasn't gone that long. Yes, Tom. Two seconds. This is going to be too long for me to type, so I'm just going to do a quick voice message, okay? I'll be back. You don't need to hear this fuckery. Hi, I'm back. I've got to leave you in the dark. This is too weird. There's no context. Again, I wish me, Cully, and Tom were here right now, and I wasn't streaming. I was just recording the conversation that we're currently having, but it would be with our mouths, not through typing. Because fucking hell, it is fucking bananas. Anyway, here we are at the costume shop. I'll take you to the costume shop. I'll buy you a costume. That'll do.
Oh, what a sweet-looking old lady.
Friends try sexual stuff with each other. Who cares? No, that's not what I'm getting at.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
And we don't.
There you are. Welcome to Poor Bee's costume shop. I'm Beatrice, the owner, but please call me Poor Bee.
It's just Cully being Cully, really. I don't know why anything shocks me anymore, but
Now, don't you be
we're
worried
taken
about
aback by
Poor
this
Bee.
one.
She's
Lick my delicious arsehole. That's not what I said. I can assure you it's not what I said.
Will. And who knows? Perhaps someday
You say with mouth you prefer... What?
be a millionaire. Wouldn't that be lovely?
I'm sure it would. And good luck working towards that. Sorry if this is a bit too personal, but this is a very large and elaborate shop. Can't you just sell it if you're struggling with money?
Oh, no, my dear. I could never do that. This shop was bequeathed to me by my grandmama on the day of my birth.
No, that's not what I said. And if that is what I said, I've been very much misconstrued.
Her final wish was for me to take her shop as she had
Shut the
done
fuck up, Trev,
for
you
her
idiot.
own grandmama.
Wait, your grandmother got this shop from her grandmother? And you're, oh, no offense, but you're no spring kitten. So that makes this shop over 200 years old. I thought this whole district was only built 2 decades ago. On top of a waste dumping site. That was itself on top of a swamp.
Silly me, my poor brain, you know. Did I say grandmama? I meant sister.
That's not a thing.
Meanwhile... Just a fucking near 20-second long clip of Tom in silence. That is the perfect response to what the fuck is going on right now.
Do cats of a suspicious disposition ever come here?
Suspicious how, my dear?
Or maybe it was the squeak. It might have been the squeak in his suspension.
Up to no good.
Oh, no. I don't think anyone like that comes in here, dearie. It's mostly my regulars, cats, who need to dress up.
Such as?
Mr. Drambo, the photographer, who loves to dress up like a tiger. He's so petite, but he does do his best to look intimidating. Bless him. Then there's Sir Alfonso with the monocle and the top hat. He's terribly proper.
Sir Alfonso? Since when? We don't have royalty anymore. Ugh, I'm starting to dislike him as much as Cuddles does.
And the Count the Guilty, who always rents a skin-tight, black and white, striped number, a face mask, and a hemp bag with swag written on it.
The Count the Guilty. I mean, come on.
Oh, don't hold the name against him, dearie. It's not his fault. The Guilties are part of the bedrock of this city. Have been for years. Their soirees are too.
My head is
die
completely
for.
gone. I can't pay attention to anything in this game right now.
I assume.
Just...
That's all for now. I'm not an employee.
Can we pretend? What the fuck? I mean, there's going to be loads to look at in there. Costumes, pirate suit, capes and boots. Use masks, use mummy. Exit. We just exit?
I need to remember that people who aren't Cuddles react... Oh, as much as I might want to...
Okay, so we need to look at everything, clearly.
A whole lot of extra costumes. Yeah, those don't look very interesting.
Why the fuck would I share a sleeping bag with you? In what circumstance? What circumstance is there where I need to share a sleeping bag with you? What the fuck, my guy?
Neglect. Lots of neglect.
I mean, potentially, if the situation required it, but still.
Oh, I must tell Cuddles to come here for the rest of his pirate outfit. This costume still has its label. It appears the last pirate to rent this spilt some hot sauce on it.
A longbow? What, like Vikings?
Capes and boots. I have to give her credit. Those are the bits people always overlook on costumes. I don't really have time to rent capes or boots. Well, the capes wouldn't be too bad.
Oh, you mean a narrowboat?
Ew.
No, because we have beds on those. Sometimes we also have the floor. But trust me, there's not really the space to have a double sleeping bag situation. We'd need our own ones and be in separate areas. You've literally seen the videos, you know this.
No Sabi mask. I'm disappointed. I really have no need to disguise myself. They'll just taste like glue and cloth. Ugh. Is that a real mummy?
I doubt it.
I have no pressing need to be covered in bandages right now. A tongue should never go near that.
Do I have anything on me? Oh, right, of course, the label. Fuck's sake.
I'd just like to ask
Cherubette,
about this label,
I mean,
if you don't mind. It's got the name of your shop on it.
As the crew, I mean, never have. There's a double bed, but there's only ever one of us in it, and we rotate in which position on the floor we get.
Didn't know about your money
eventually
until now.
someone gets to be in the bed.
Did you rename the shop to reflect your financial status?
Oh, dearie me. Did I? Poor Bee just decided that since she's definitely not a millionaire, she'd let people know. In case someone came in here looking for an autograph from a rich person, like one of those wonderful Meg Thridens I'm always reading about in the newspapers.
Right. So, this label is quite important.
You didn't, did you? Expect a millionaire to be working here? Because I'm just poor Bee and awfully far from being a millionaire. I can't even imagine what it's like to be rich. I assume
Get cold.
Be able to buy the servants.
Well, if you're in the bed, you'll be fine. You'll have a big old comfy duvet.
Only once a month. That's the dream.
Yes, I expect it's quite nice.
I mean, if I was from that terribly well-respected and very wealthy Meg Theridan clan, I wouldn't need to work another day in my life. Why would they even own a costume shop to fill with their long, empty days with? No, Bee works hard every day, scraping together a handful of monies to afford some caviar. Water.
I think you were going to say caviar.
Was I? Terrible.
Share a hammock?
I meant
That just sounds awkward.
caviar water. Yes.
I'm not sure if there's
just
even been in a hammock.
run-of-the-mill,
Sam has.
everyday caviar water for all of
When she was out in
movies
Sri Lanka.
Working hard.
I think we own a hammock, actually. I think she bought one off the back of that. But never two trees close enough together.
So, I'm following up on this label as part of a murder investigation. It was attached to a mouse suit.
A mouse suit? I don't, can I see it?
Yes, of course. If you have a name or an address for me, that would be ideal. But if you don't keep records, I'd be okay with...
My records? I keep meticulous records, dearie. But, oh, what
You know, it's
is
funny.
this?
Like 5 minutes ago, we had like 6 viewers, and every time I look over, it gets
Hello?
less and less.
What's that? At my shop? Where the nice cat just came to ask about the mouse suit? Yes!
Oh dear, we're about to get kidnapped or some shit.
Oh, my dear, I've just received terrible news. There's
Murder.
Here, too.
Murder.
What? Someone phoned to tell you there's been a murder here. What happened?
Is she about to be murdered? Is that what we're doing here?
The police wouldn't get here in time. I can't take the chance that the killer might escape again.
Phone call.
You're the only one who can help
Thanks for the
me.
banning there, Trev. Nice one.
What can I do? And what do you mean again? And why didn't you mention any of this before we started speaking? What is happening?
There's no time to explain. Light your best detective cigar and let's make sure this scallywag is caught.
I don't smoke, and I'm not qualified to...
Shut up! I need to go BRB so I can do the conversation
Qualifications.
with my wife.
All you need is a steadfast belief in your own moral code. That way, if other people disagree, they're just wrong.
That doesn't sound like a very good system.
Are we good? Are we good? Back in a minute. We are here. Right, what's going on here? Because it appears to be a lot of bullshit. Was just making a cup of tea, so disappeared for a bit. Jay won't share a bed when we camp to keep warm. Why ever not? Can't imagine a reason. See, I told you that. Are you really going camping to... No, of course we're not. On a boat, if I happen to go over and his mate doesn't sell the boat. It's not my mate. Krusty's cousin is my mate's cousin. My best friend's cousin. My fellow Gracious Bear's cousin has the boat. But he might sell it, we don't know. We'll just have to camp in his gaming room. I mean, you might find space. It's such a clusterfuck in here right now. It is literally possibly the worst it's ever been. Oh, nice. Have you been over here before? Trevor's not been there. I've not been counterwise either. Just virtually. Oh, wow, exciting. When's it planned for? It's not planned. There is no plan for this whatsoever. This is all hearsay, if you will. This is simply because ridiculous conversations carry on happening, and that seems to be the theme of my evening. Ridiculous conversations. Like that phone call I just had with my wife there was because I told her about the ridiculous conversation I was having with Cully and Tom. Maybe next year. That'd be nice. Come on over. We'll find some shit to do, I'm sure. Anyway.
Oh, who can help this poor shop owner solve this dastardly crime?
Something terrible is going to happen here.
What am I seeing?
I know, dear, I know. It is hard
Hope it happens.
to
That'd be so cool.
witness.
It would.
Greater Bill. He's
Honestly, at some
struck
point,
again.
I'd dearly love for there to be a big old gracious convention where everyone that comes through, all the OGs, all the fresh bloods, all of that, we can all just get together. There'd be about 10 of us.
Cheese grater sounds, cheese grater sounds,
I
cheese
think
grater
probably
sounds.
maybe about 15 of us if we
torso
were able to
was
do it right. And then Krusty would be there and he'd be like, who the fuck are all these people?
Just a mannequin.
Oh, no, don't.
I can right now, but I don't want to spend $2 grand.
Your expression might look
Fair.
a little wooden, but
It's the same reason I'm not going to be at the wedding.
gold.
So, if I help you solve this crime, you'll give me the information I want?
Oh, yes, dearie, my mind will be much more settled once I know the killers behind bars.
All right, then.
Alright, so what is this? Just playtime?
We need to find out if dear Sammy saw anything.
It's spelled wrong. It's not the same as my Sam. My Sam is S-A-M-I. Often misspelled. Okay, what have we got? A Sammy, a cheese grater, and a backdrop.
A dismembered mannequin.
Hello? This is jaunty cunt here.
I guess that's the skyline of Melodrama City. Population 2. +1 mannequin.
2, because that one. And there's a drink also.
So,
I always get 2 T's at the end of my name for some reason.
Tell me about that.
Oh, Sammy.
That's novel.
Sammy!
People tend to
you
miss
hear
off
me?
the S from the end of my last name, if that helps.
Darling, babe, I can. I'm still
Dickhead.
here, babe, but I think he got away.
Excuse me.
It's so dark, babe. I can't say. How bad is it?
Are you doing a voice?
Oh, Sammy, it's just a scratch. You'll make it, don't you worry. He finally got me. Be like he said he would. All those years ago when we was both working in the kitchen. Bill
This is
was
ridiculous.
always jealous of my potato peeling gig. B. He knew people respected potato peelers more than those cheese wranglers. Perhaps it is more.
Well, you better fucking go ahead and change your Twitch name, haven't you?
Perhaps I
Can you do that?
deserve this.
I'm not sure if you can.
B. No, Sammy, please, don't talk like that. I've got the smartest girl detective in the city on the case.
Oh, there's the wife again.
Find Bill.
How long's she gonna
and
fucking
make
talk
him
here so I can actually take this
ungrate
call?
you, and you'll be back to peeling taters in no time.
Excuse me, girl detective?
You do that, B. You find him and you make him. Sammy? Oh, Sammy. No!
Very moving. What now?
Oh, I'm just.
At least with the
glad
BRBs on
you-
YouTube, right?
Quickly now, quick.
They
See
are
if you
so
can
much
heal
faster
him.
than they used to be because I'm actually editing them,
He's
like I said
missing
in the
a
last stream.
torso. And didn't he just die?
I literally cut them so you can see the chat move if anyone's talking, and that's it.
bleeding
If nothing happens, it's literally BRB and then fade straight back in. Like now, for example, unless anyone says anything, in which case you really fucked me over. Back in a sec. He's so fucking weird! I can't tell you what this is. I mean, if we actually ever get back to doing Topic of the Month, and Lord knows I really want us to get back to doing Topic of the Month now, because fuck me. Texting him now. Or them, rather. Wanting to type on the BRB editing. I appreciate you you giving me less to do. I do. Thank you very much, my friend. Right, let's try and solve this fucking case while I try and get my head around the shit that I've just read. So I was having a phone conversation as well, but I was talking to Sam about what was going on in said typed conversation, and just, oh my fucking days. Please bring back Topic of the Month.
Hey, so? How's things?
Can't you see he's in pain? I see a light, B. Should I go towards it?
Oh, still alive. The healing powers of time, huh?
Oh, Sammy. You stay away from those lights, Sammy. Don't you dare go to them. Don't you dare. No. You make them come to
I hate
you,
this section.
you hear?
This is stressing me the fuck out.
Got to save him. Hurry.
Save him. Use the cheese grater.
I mean, this is clearly a thing. But who knows how much longer this will take if I interrupt the, investigation.
This way, dearie.
What the fuck?
No, dearie.
Oh no, there are so many things.
This way, dearie.
Am I going to literally have to solve a bunch of different cases?
No, dearie.
I'm not about that shit. Cully has literally just texted me saying, I have so many questions. How the fuck does he have questions? I'm blown away. Oh god, right. I'm sorry, I'm being a really bad host right now. Right, okay, I'm here. Am I here or am I kind of done? I feel like I'm done because I can't cope with this shit right now. I very much want to check out the one and only topic of the month video. So I guess I'm gonna go. I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill it. You're eating in 30 minutes. I'm shutting down now, and I think topic of the month is about 30 minutes, so that'll work. I'll just kind of hang out. No? 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 We be boating. No. Topic of the month. Topic of the month. I'm not going anywhere. I just can't cope with that anymore. My mind is plagued by the things I've seen and heard this evening. For the sake of YouTube, at least, as we always say around these parts, it is always live, laugh, Limp Bizkit. And until I see you next time, motherfucking deuces.